Ready?
Ready for the challenge.
In India, it's hard to go a day without consuming a product of Mukesh Ambani's. Petrol, phones, TV, online media, supermarkets. His company Reliance Industries is everywhere.
Last year, Reliance became India's largest and most profitable company.
And this has made Mukesh Ambani Asia's richest man with unparalleled power and influence. But to build his empire, he had to face off with none other than his younger brother in a feud which captivated the Indian press for over a decade. This is how Mukesh Ambani grew his incredible wealth while his brothers withered and India watched on. As of the 10th of February 2020, Mukesh Ambani is estimated to be worth $55.4 billion, and he's not afraid of conspicuous consumption. This is where his family lives, a 27-story, 400,000 square foot home in Mumbai. It towers over the city, boasting 9 elevators, a spa, a 50-seat theatre, and a helipad. But despite his extravagant spending, Mukesh is revered by many Indians.
Mukesh Ambani has been perceived as a visionary because he is running all his business very successfully, and he's extraordinarily ambitious and he's very determined.
I am proud to inform you that it was yet another year of robust and record performance.
The story of the Ambani family's rise is well known across India. It began with Mukesh and Anil's father, Dhirubhai.
So Dhirubhai Ambani's story is a rag to riches story. His story has inspired a lot of Indian entrepreneurs.
Dhirubhai moved to Yemen at 16 and started working as a petrol pump attendant. He returned to India in his mid-20s and set up his business in a tiny office.
He started working with just a table and a chair, and for a salary of just 150 rupees a month. With his hard work, Dhirubhai Ambani has nurtured his oil and gas business to grow to an extent where it becomes India's largest private enterprise.
When their father died in 2002 from a stroke, the family was thrown into disarray and the two brothers found themselves competing for influence. After Mukesh used his position as chairman of the Reliance board to assert his authority over Anil, the relationship became heated.
Right after the death of one of India's most successful entrepreneurs, Dhirubhai Ambani, his two sons locked horns, that too in the public eye.
Their mother had to step in and design a plan to split the company between the brothers. Mukesh got the legacy industries of oil, gas and petrochemicals, Anil, telecommunications and financial products. But this business divorce did not put an end to their dispute. In 2009, Anil took his brother's gas company to court, demanding they sell energy to his company at a heavily reduced rate, because that was their agreement. Mukesh argued when the company got broken up, that agreement was void. The argument went all the way to the highest court and even pulled in the top level of India's government.
The split had gone from boardroom to courtroom and from courtroom to various rooms of ministers, and the split has reached a state where it has led to nasty fight for empires, and it has reached a stage where both brothers were not in talking terms at one point.
The highest court ruled in favour of Mukesh, and the two agreed to drop a non-compete clause which stopped them from entering the same markets.
Once the non-compete clause had come to an end, Mukesh Ambani has stormed into Indian telecom market with his telecom carrier Reliance Jio Infocom. Reliance Jio Infocom was so powerful, it has made other telecom operators either to merge among themselves, or Jio had forced them to exit from the Indian market.
While Mukesh was aggressively expanding, his brother was losing money and market share. In 2018, Anil owed more than $80 million to the Swedish telco Ericsson. He didn't pay and they took him to court. A judge ruled Anil needed to pay up, but he still didn't have the money. Finally, a court decided if his company didn't pay, Anil was headed to jail.
The Supreme Court has held Anil Ambani in contempt of court.
With the Indian media looking on, Mukesh swept in at the 11th hour and bailed out his brother. Anil agreed to sell his telecommunications assets to his brother's company, highlighting their different fortunes.
Anil Ambani could not match up to the winning ambitions or aspirations or even accomplishments of his elder brother.
Anil is back in court, this time in London, where a judge has ordered he set aside $100 million in a dispute with 3 Chinese banks. He now claims his net worth is zero. Meanwhile, Mukesh Ambani has become Asia's wealthiest man and amongst the 20 wealthiest people in the world.